Hello and welcome to the Saturday MP episode number 91, being recorded mostly live, March 30th, 2026. Uh, so this is a show, I guess in this episode, this is the episode where we're going to talk more about PostCast because Omar's back. We couldn't connect last week, mostly because of my scheduling issues, but he's back this time. So we're going to do more PostCast stuff. For those that haven't watched the previous videos, you can find them just in the YouTubes. Just go through the history. I think we have a whole playlist of them there. But basically, it's an app that we're trying to write that will let you upload your posts to LinkedIn and Slack and a couple other media sites. It's a desktop app being written in Go, and neither Omar or myself are familiar with the Go language, so we've been learning Go as we go along. And so far, it's been a really fun journey. If you like what we've done so far, you can mash all the thumbs ups and likes and subscribes and whatever buttons that make the video easier to find and also make Omar and myself feel better. If you have any constructive criticism, you can throw it in the comments below. Or just if you have something nice to say or a question, throw it in the comments down below if you're watching us on YouTube, or send an email to ask@SaturdayMP.com. And then we can answer your email and maybe incorporate it in a future show or something like that. So yeah, Omar, I'm Chris, and I run Saturday Morning Productions, a one-person consulting company. And Omar, why don't you just do a quick introduction, and then we'll just jump right in. I'm going to assume everyone's watched all the last videos with us, which of course they have not. But if they want more information about Omar, they can watch the previous videos. Go ahead there,
Yes, my
Omar.
name's Omar. Thank you, Chris. It's been a nice ride. It's my kind of first time working on a desktop application. I've been doing web applications for a little while now, and it's a different beast, obviously, and it's gotten me to sort of dig into all kinds of interesting stuff. So yeah, I like to consider myself somebody that was, you know, playing the strings at some point, and now I concatenate them. Uh, and I also co-host with Chris. That's kind of how we met on the weekly dev chat, and and I'm interested in all kinds of things tech related at this point. So yeah, again, it's a nice chance to kind of step outside of the comfort zone a little bit and try something new.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun having you. It's better than talking to myself for an hour. So, oh yeah, we need to unpin this. I guess this is done, even while we're
Yeah.
recording this. So, all right. Okay. So our plan for today. This readme is never going to make any sense. Everyone looking for the history. We just put our plan of the day in here. Was we were going to. So last video we added some tests. We got this credential file working, and we got the app working from like you can actually. Right, you can actually enter text here, post it to LinkedIn, and it will actually do everything that's supposed to do, and it will also save your LinkedIn credentials. But maybe we'll have to do a little review of that just for ourselves and for people watching. But the LinkedIn credentials is like a two-step process, and we only save the first part of the LinkedIn credentials. And we're thinking of experimenting with saving the second part of those credentials today, is what we're trying to do. And then, oh, go. Can I make this go away? Is this showing up on your video here, the Zoom
Yes.
bar? Yeah. How do I make that go away? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Now it kind of went away, but now this thing's down here. There. Oh, ah! Hide. Hide floating media controls. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. Cool. Problem solved. So LinkedIn works. So refresh my memory too, or jump in, Omar, if I get anything wrong. But LinkedIn has a two-step login process for their API. The first, it's got several steps. One is you have to create a company page, right?
Yeah.
And on the company page, you get what do they call them? I guess we should use the correct terms. Like, what did we?
So yeah, so it's the, is it company page or is it organization?
Oh, it might be an organization page. Yeah. The client ID and
Oh no,
clients.
you're right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's company.
I think company organization, those might be interchangeable, or I might be using them interchangeably.
Yeah.
And then you get the client ID and client secret. So this is given to you when you create your company page and you set up your API. You'll get these two values. They're given to you by LinkedIn, and then you use those values to log in you have to log in via the website. So if anyone who's watched previous videos, or those who don't know, if you look at our auth code for LinkedIn, it will open up actually a temporary. I will open up a browser and we'll run a local web server at like 8080. We'll probably have to pick a different number eventually for this, but and then you go to LinkedIn, you log in, and it'll call back to this page with the token that it created for us. If I not even a token, right? We get a code, right? They
You get a
call it a
code, yeah,
code,
and then
yeah.
yeah.
And get a code, and then we use the code to get a token. That's basically what we do, and then use the token to post messages. So we can use that to post as myself. Like if I log in as me, it'll post a message as myself. So that's quite a bit. So what we have working right now is when you create a LinkedIn post, it will save through the app, through PostCast. It will save you go here and you post to LinkedIn, it will actually save your client ID and your client secret. It'll prompt you for them. Let's see, do I have it here? Oh, I have to give access to the keyring. Whoop. Oh no, I can't make this move. Okay. I think it's just that anyway. All right, and now we got this. Oh, right, we can't stop it now. If we kill it now, we have to fix it. Maybe we should fix this bug next time. Sure, open. It's gonna trying to get me to log in here to LinkedIn. So let's just do that. Oh, I have to do the two-factor thing. Whoops. All right, and then it made a callback to our. So those credentials must not have been cached, and then it created a post, which I'm gonna have to go delete now. So if we go look here, gotta create a temporary user here. Where's me? There I am. Yeah, so there's that post with it's just an empty post. So okay.
Yay.
Hooray! Okay. So that all works. Hooray! And then if we looked, what was that other app that we ran? It was to view all the passwords. Do you remember what that was called?
Seahorse? Or
Sorry?
was it Seahorse?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Seahorse. Yeah. So if we ran Seahorse here, we can see the actual values. These are stored in the Linux. So I'm running this on Windows subsystem for Linux. So this is stored in the Linux and Ubuntu keychain. So now if we run this app again, it will actually create us. Oh yeah. It still needed to log in though. It still needed to do this, but it just did it right away. That's the other reason we wanted the token, because otherwise, if we just have the client ID every time, we need to log in every single time. but it automatically just created that post. So we need that token. We want to cache that token. So,
Yeah.
and then I just really need to create a temp test user or something here. Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay, so yeah, we'll try and cache that token instead, because the token only lives for 3 months, I think. Token lives
90
for
days. Yeah.
90 days or something. So like our logic would have to be, I guess we could just map out some basic logic here. It would be like check if so load token from let's just do this. Load token from credential store, right? Like we want to, wherever we stored it, let's load it. Assuming it exists, if it exists, check if it is expired. Which I'm not 100% sure how we do that. If we can just check the token itself, or if we need to, I can't remember how to fix that spelling. I'm sure that's spelled wrong. If we can just check the token, or if we have to make an API call to do that. If it does exist and valid, then use it. If the token is not valid or is not found, then yeah, get a new one. Go through the whole gross login process. So I think if we have this token, it shouldn't even prompt us to. It shouldn't even open up that website with that success. This one here. We shouldn't even need to do this anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have this code working, and I know we were looking last couple weeks ago and today, and we want to do some I think we've kind of decided we're just going to go a little slower now. We're in the less of the YOLOing experimentation phase of this app. Like we got some stuff working, so we're going to try and write it like we're like serious software developers, serious professional software developers now. And so we'll go through, we'll add tests, we'll refactor things, and we'll just see how it goes. So I guess the first thing I should do too is just double check. We just recently built this, but let's just make sure all the tests work on my machine, I guess. Let's go one. Yeah. How do I run the tests again? Is it just tests? Test?
Yeah, I think so.
Tests or test? Test?
I think it's just.
Oh, I have to run some goofy thing where I point out all the tests or something, though, don't I? Oh yeah, the other thing we're gonna have to start doing is updating our documentation. So run all tests in Go. I have to put the file, like I have to somehow put the directory. Yeah, this thing. Remember this?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Although it says that tests doesn't exist as a command yet. You can just go test.
Yeah, it's like some frameworks call it tests, some call it tests, and yeah, I don't know. I don't use Go enough to remember what it is. So this should run all the tests it finds in our app. So there's these tests. Is that the only tests we have?
I think so.
Yeah, like command wouldn't have any tests because it's pretty simple. Yeah, it looks like that's all the tests we have right now. We don't really have any GUI tests or anything. So, right, because yeah, before this too, we were talking about like here's kind of some of the logic that logs into LinkedIn, where it checks the credentials and stuff. But this shouldn't be inside of the GUI. I don't think this should be somewhere else.
Yeah.
And the GUI should just make a call to this function, or to something like the GUI should make a call to like get me the token or something.
Yeah.
And a bunch of this logic should be moved somewhere else where we can reuse it easier. So, Like one of
Yeah,
the
it should be kind of part of that credentials logic.
yeah. So I'm thinking, like we have. Was this something else we were talking about? So this credential is basically this isn't really credentials. This is more like a credential store. Like we didn't want to call it keyring because that would conflict. So I'm thinking first thing we do is we rename this to okay, cool. All the tests pass. So these question marks just mean it couldn't find any test files in this folder, which is fine. I think we rename this to like credential store because this is what this really is. And then inside each platform is going to have slightly different logic about getting the credentials. Like this is just a generic store on the user's local machine.
Right.
And then each platform we would have, like we have authentication here. So maybe we have to add it to here or expand upon the authentication logic in here. But maybe oh man, we still have all this code. Man, who are these professionals running this show? We can add some more methods and maybe refactor this to deal with if we have the token already or if we don't have the token. So oh yeah, like this is where we exchange the code to get a token, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming. Yeah, this returns us a token response and an error. So yeah, we get our token back. Okay, so let's. Oh, okay, I guess first things I should do is I should create a new branch before I forget. So what are we doing? We're save LinkedIn token, right?
Should we like the branch that we have right now, which has the keyring work on it? Should we think about maybe just trying to accept those changes and merge it into
Oh yeah, I did that
the
already.
main branch that way? Oh, you did that. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry, I didn't.
yeah. This is what we were working on before.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I merged this already. Oh yeah, the GitHub Copilot review. Just ignore that. It's probably full of errors. So yeah, I merged this into main, updated main, and now we're branching off main to here. Just because that
Yeah.
branch was getting pretty big, we'll try to do these in smaller little increments. I think. Okay, so
Okay.
branch is created. So I guess the first thing we can do is rename. Yeah, if we had internal credential store, credentialstore.go, credential store test.go, I guess that would be, we would just rename everything to that and call it good, right?
Yeah.
So, does renaming, well, let's see. Credential store. It's not stores anymore. It's just credential store, right? It's kind of like this is the namespace we want it to live under.
The package seems to be always pluralized. Maybe.
Wait, the
Wrong.
pluralized?
Yeah, that does seem to be the pattern, right? Maybe credentials then credential,
Like I'm thinking of doing this.
just a credential store. Why not?
Yeah,
I
package.
don't think. Yeah, no, I think that's fine.
And then I always get confused about this how namespacing works. Rename the package credentials. Okay, so the IDE is prompting me. I'm going to say yes to see what it does. Oh, it didn't look like it did. Oh, I have to do directory to be renamed. I don't know, just do your thing.
I think it just renamed, like it literally just renamed the import statement, right?
Oh, okay, yeah. So it found all the imports, it looks like. Yeah, it found the imports. It renamed the package. It's credential store now. Yeah, and all the imports are fixed. Oh, yeah, we don't care about the README. Okay. Okay, well, that was kind of cool. Um, So I guess what we should do, we should, what do I want to do about this? Do I just commit this README? What we should do is we should really move this to like, oh yeah, we got the .plans folder. Okay. New file. Add. I would use these plans for the AI.
Yeah.
To write out the plan file. We can't. I guess we're kind of like AI. No, save LinkedIn token.
Save LinkedIn. Yeah, so you just maybe change that spelling.
Oh, did I
LinkedIn.
spell it wrong? Oh, I did
Yeah.
there too. Okay. Okay. We could just throw that there. Rename. Save linked. Oh, I need the in there, right?
Yeah.
All right, now we can just undo. I think at the end of this, so remind me if we get to the end of this, like we're going to commit this PR or review it, we'll actually start updating this README properly and not just putting our show notes and stuff in there, which I always forget. So let's just roll this one back. Yeah. Okay, we don't care. Okay. See if the AI is smart enough to figure out what we did. Oh yeah. We don't need all that other stuff. So I'm just going to leave. So I'm going to do this commit because we're not totally done renaming, but I like the fact that it did some things correct.
Yeah.
And then I can see what it's doing. Oops, cancel. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. All right. So where were we? Internal credential store. So we probably want to rename this too, right? This is going to be credential store, right?
It wouldn't be the same name, right?
Yeah. Does that conflict with the package name? Does that cause problems? I don't remember.
I think so. I mean, at least it's not the pattern that you see, like for these Go applications. Um, as far as I know, like and that's how what we've been doing so far. Like if you look at the LinkedIn one, like in the platforms,
Yeah.
uh, so I like in the platforms under internal.
Oh, everything froze. uh, maybe didn't we like that renaming? Holy wow, everything's really frozen hard now.
It shouldn't have been the issue.
Okay. All right. What did it rename?
Unless, do you have something running? Like,
No, I don't know. Maybe I don't know what the heck happened there. Okay, it seems like it's
okay,
working again. So it renamed this. We renamed our
yeah,
test. Because if I remember correctly, for Go packages, like when we reference credential store, we don't reference this name of this file because there's no classes or anything.
right.
It's always the name of the package and then like dot save and dot retrieve. So I think
Yeah,
this,
I don't think like Go necessarily cares, but I'm not sure if that's the sort of best practice. Like that's so. I mean,
oh, okay. So what would we call it
yeah,
instead though?
um, it's a good question. I mean, credential store. Yeah,
So let's see if we had, okay, we don't need all that. As cool as we are. Um, so let's see. So we were saying go name file same as package, right?
all right.
Let's put go lang, I guess. A little bit bigger. Uh, Important to choose good package names.
Maybe no, maybe not. Maybe
Oh yeah, look, it's kind of saying something.
maybe it's okay. Because I see here like auth directory and then auth.go, auth_test.go,
I don't.
middleware.go, and then
I don't know why it thinks I'm in Asia or something like that, but okay. So good package names. Because where is this? Types in different packages have the same name. So let's see if I can find that in here. Oops, sorry, wrong one. Okay, so types in different packages get the same name because client's point of view, such names are discriminated by the package name. For
right.
example, the standard library includes several types named reader, JPEG.reader, Buffalo.reader. Each package name fits reader. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry,
which is what you were saying, right?
where were you reading the file names there?
Oh, it's this dev.to article. This Just put a link in the chat there.
Okay, file naming conventions. Avoid camel case. Okay, so we're doing underscore. Okay, we did underscore. Yeah, okay, great. Thumbs up. Special file types. Right, like test always in a test. Oh, I guess build constraint files. Okay, we haven't. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, these are build constraint files. I was wondering if we'd have like auth.postgres.
Hmm.
But we're already putting our platforms in LinkedIn. Or sorry, I guess like auth_LinkedIn, but we're already putting our files in their own namespace, which is probably a good idea. We don't want those to collide.
Right.
Okay, so we have this structure. That's great. Auth. Oh, yeah. They call it auth.go,
Yeah. Yeah.
user.go. Okay.
Yeah. That seems to be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, we could just go with that.
All right.
Credentialstore.go.
Yeah, it doesn't seem
Thank
like we're
you.
breaking any massive
No.
conventions or something. So, all right, cool. So let's commit this. Oh man, what the heck is? Holy man, everything just freezing up again. So I'm gonna want to amend this. Why can't I? Why can't I click this? Oh no. All right, I don't know. Maybe we'll end up switching back to Visual Studio Code because it's kind of nice it does these refactorings. That's why JetBrains. That's why I like them.
Yeah.
Like you would just rename something and it would rename everything
Right.
properly for you, but this just does not seem to be working at all. So no, it's just kind of a shame. Okay. I was gonna close and stuff. Okay. Let's open up Visual Studio here. Open. Oops. No. Open folder. Where is my? Oops. Now I'm having trouble with Visual. Oh man, what the heck? File. Ah. Um, oops, control. Oh, why can't I get this to work now? Open reset. Oh, it somehow killed all my connections or something there. Let's try this again. Oh, well, what the heck is going on? Is Docker not running? We'll have to go back to GoLand here. I can't even get my... Ugh. Well, mostly live, I guess. Oh, I sure we have existing one. There we go. Okay, don't need this open. All right, are you gonna work this time? No, why won't it let me pick this one? Well, now I can pick it when I want to roll it back, but I don't want to do that. Okay, maybe we'll just do it through the IDE, I guess. Okay, git commit. Oh no, I have to add first, right? Add. Oh, right. This is a rename, though. It's so... I don't know the commands to rename it.
Is there like a shortcut or something in JetBrains?
Yeah, just... Usually this rename will just let me do it. Okay, let's just try amending this commit. Okay. Oh, it looks like it did both. It's just the display's not updating? Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Okay. Okay, so all those are committed. We're happy with, if we look here, if we go to, what branch is this? Save LinkedIn token. There we go. So we named the credentials package. Everything seems to be, oh yeah, I was going to run all the tests real quick here just to make sure everything still worked too. What was it again? Ah, there we go. Test. Okay, so it looks like it's working. Now, what do we want to do next?
So now that we've renamed things, should we refactor, continue sort of the refactoring first?
Yeah.
Or should, yeah.
What should we... So I guess here, I guess this is the first chunk of logic we need to move out, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Because that post to LinkedIn function that's getting called there, that's going to run the whole sort of login flow, right?
Yeah, so it looks like, so this is the one button. So this is build main container. We add the post to LinkedIn button. When it's clicked, it will fire this function.
Yeah.
And I think we can move this logic out of the GUI because we want this to look something like post. Where do we call this? Oh, if token's missing. Oh, so then we prompt for the credentials. Yeah. So we'd want to do like how do you declare variables? And is it just var?
You can do var, and then the variable name,
You don't even need to
and
do var, I
then,
guess, eh?
or you can use the shorthand. Yeah.
Right. So we do something like this, like token, like what do we call this package?
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn. Okay. So this would be
Yeah.
like LinkedIn dot uh
Get credentials or get token. Yeah.
yeah, and then if token is nil, then we do this one here, right?
Yeah.
So we could try something like that. Oh, I didn't want. There we go. And I think it's okay because we're putting platforms in here. Like we have authentication. Now, I think we break this up. So there's two types of the authentication here. One is actually doing the authentication, which is what all this does, right?
Yeah.
Logs in and everything. The other one is basically, I think LinkedIn just needs to check what token. So this logic here, we need to like, do we call? Yeah. And I'm just sorry. I'm just thinking out loud, trying to think of where we put this get token method, which basically will contain this. But instead of storing the LinkedIn and client ID, it's going to store the token.
Yeah. I mean, so that function, I think it does just that, which is good. I mean, I don't think we need to do anything there for prompts for LinkedIn credentials, right?
Yeah. Do we put this under? Um,
Though it looks like it's doing a lot, right? Because you're passing in the post body, so it's doing the whole login flow and the post.
Sorry. What is?
The, that that function that's being called there, or that method.
This one?
No, the prompt for LinkedIn credentials.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So what this method does is it builds that pop-up form, that modal dialog,
All right. Okay.
and then it displays it to the user. If they clicked yes or click save, then it stores those credentials into the credential store.
Yeah.
And then it uses those credentials in the post to LinkedIn call.
Yeah. Okay.
And
So
this
it's our
post
post to LinkedIn one. That's the really beefy one, is it?
post to LinkedIn is still inside the GUI where it takes the client ID and the client string and the body to be posted, and then it calls this LinkedIn post.
Yeah, but it's also calling LinkedIn
Oh,
login.
login. Sorry, yeah, login. This is the big beefy one. So if we
Yeah.
go look at the auth, so we have all these types up here, and then we have login. I think
Yeah.
this is one we generated with some help from a clanker there,
Yeah. Yeah.
because I think these are supposed to be like little emoticons, but for some reason they aren't showing up properly.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
so
like
this,
1, 2, 3 or whatever.
yeah, so this is all this is where we set up. Oh yeah, so we get this is the API endpoint. We make a little HTTP server for the callback because we have to enter that callback path into. Um, we have to set that in LinkedIn on their website, so it's got to be kind of hard coded. The
Right.
callback path, and then we have that little server that does its thing. We open up the browser, assuming the user logs in. Assuming we get a code back, we shut down our server and then we exchange the code for a token. Oops. Um, Man, this is just like Control Z doesn't seem to be working. What is going on here? And then yeah, so we get their code using their code. Oh, this was just debug info we put in here. We actually get some information like my name or whatever, and then we return the result. If an error was returned, we just shut down the server and bail. If after 5 minutes nothing happens, we shut down the server and just gracefully timeout. And then shut down the
Right.
server is here. Yeah, here's the command that opens the browser on the different platforms. We've only tested Linux. We'll have to test the other ones later.
Yeah.
And here's the logic
It
that
works on my Mac operating system.
it works on my. Yeah. And so if we get this code, I wonder how long this code is valid for. Maybe we just need to save the code. But I think saving the token.
Oh, you think? Yeah, maybe saving the code instead, and then
Oh no, we still need the code because here we need the client ID and the secret.
yeah.
Because I think this code is asking. Is this asking what we want to do? Is that what that code does again? Yeah, okay. So yeah, we're asking it. We want to log in. We want a type of code back. Here's our client ID. Here's the redirect. Oh yeah, and then we're telling it this is what we want to do. If I remember correctly, this W member social is like let me post. Get me a code that lets me post.
Yeah, it's a permission, right?
Yeah, I think so.
One of the LinkedIn API permissions.
LinkedIn API. Should I cache the code or the token? Probably the token. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, authorization code. Oh, okay. So authorization code for OAuth 2. Okay. Yeah.
Won't be
We don't
stored.
want to store
No.
that. It probably would has a short lifespan,
Yeah,
is my guess.
that's exactly it.
Okay. Access tokens. Right. So we're storing them in a secure location because we're storing it in the keyring, at least on Linux, and other places we'll store it in. Yeah, basically in people's keyrings. So
Yeah.
the ID. Do not share access tokens with anyone. Of course, yeah. Do not store it locally. Yeah, this is always a big one. There used to be a big
Oh yeah.
problem when people would create a mobile app. They would just hard code the API key, like their AWS key or whatever, in there. And then if you just decompiled the app, you could find the key. Just don't put it anywhere dumb. Okay, yeah, we definitely don't want to store the code. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So that's what we want to check. So this is the login, does all this gross stuff. This
Yeah, it's pretty
could
gross.
probably be up for some refactoring too, but for now, let's just leave her. Okay. So I think for now, okay. If we don't get a token, so let's call this LinkedIn get token. Let's put this
Mm.
in a new file. Just for for now. What do we want to call this file? Credential. Do we call this credential store as well?
Does that make sense? This is going to be where the logic for get token lives.
Yeah, we could even call it something else like get cache. Get cached token or get stored token.
Yeah.
something like that.
Is that what we're doing? We're getting the store token. We're not getting the. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought this was going to be a refactor just to get the access token, but that doesn't make sense. Get existing token, the one that's already stored in the keyring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we would put that like here. I don't know how. Funk. Okay. Right. So get existing
Yeah.
token. It's not an OAuth. It is just like I don't remember what type it is. I'd have to go look here. Probably just a string.
I think it's just a string.
Exchange code. So we exchange the code here. Blah 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 blah. Post form. It gets a
Token
response.
response.
It's a JSON. It's basically like a string JSON. So here we post the code to get the token. This is the response that we get back. If the response was okay, then take the body and decode the. Oh, it's not. Oh, sorry. This is the error part. I'm looking at the wrong part. It is a token response,
Yeah, token response,
which is from. Is that
which is a
something
whole
we
struct.
declared? Oh yeah, this is we declared. Access. Oh, it even has the expiry.
Which is this. Yeah, so it is a string.
Thanks, Clanker. Okay. Okay, so
Yeah.
we can reuse this. This is a public type because it's capital I. We don't want the
Yeah.
token response though. Oh, we just want the token.
Well, do we? Don't we want the other pieces of data there?
Yeah, but when we store it in the C, like when we store it in the, oops,
Oh yeah, sure.
like it's
Um,
not going to be here.
yeah. Well, you can access it, right? From like a using the dot notation, I'd imagine. Isn't
No,
that what it's doing here anyway?
yeah, but when we, because this token is stored in the keyring, right? We need to
Yeah.
somehow store in the keyring. We need to store the actual um, timeout. Like that's not stored
Oh,
here. The actual
yeah.
like expires in is not stored anywhere.
Yeah, right. So is that a custom thing that we can kind of add? Like,
Hmm.
can we have more kind of key values that we can add there?
I don't know.
Okay, that's fair.
Because what we could do, let's see. Well, let's see. Maybe the internet knows. Check if linked in token is expired. Oh, 60 days. Okay.
It is okay. I mean, it's saying it's an OAuth. Yeah, I think
I
it is
know what the
OAuth.
access token
Uh,
usually comes with an expires in field, which can be used. Yeah, we'd have to
yeah,
track that somehow, though.
right. You're talking about expires in. Um, I think we'll just have to work that in, right? We'd have to just say, okay, what's the date now, and do the math kind of thing, right?
If you
I don't
track
know how
the.
how time works and Go, but it's using the Unix epoch or something else.
The link didn't work. Uh, identify. Oh, okay. But we need to store this somewhere. Can we store token expires in keychain? Because right now we're just storing everything as username and password. Like
Yeah.
so, and that's because we're using that third-party API, like that open source one library.
Yeah.
And it doesn't provide any other way, like it just stores usernames and passwords. So we might have to write our own um,
Mm.
way to store it. Keychain, yeah, that's fine. This is Apple, but okay. We can store an access token. We've got that working. I just want to know data. Uh, Refresh thing you store. Okay, reveal a mobile app. Store token in keychain. Make it last for a year. On authentication, we have the client a refresh token and an access token. The refresh token is valid for a year, while the access token expires every 30 minutes. Oh, okay. Uh,
Can we like parse it into or sorry, not parse it, but like stringify it in a way, so that, almost like a URL, where you have like the sort of query parameters, but have that as kind of like the thing that we store. Is that ridiculous? Like, and then we parse it in the code. We parse the string. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, I think I understand. Uh, yeah, I don't think we can store that directly. I guess we could put that in there, but then we need to. It's like one more thing we need to remember to delete.
And then it's one more thing we need to remember to refresh as well when. Well, does it change like the expiry? Because we don't care. Like, we're only going to do that request once, right? To get that data that expires in. We're not going to so we don't really care about continuously getting that from the server, right?
The expires in.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, we get it when we call this auth method here. It'll
right,
return us these sorry, this stuff here. So this is the
right. So
actual token. Yep.
we're only getting it once, right? Like basically. Does it change? Like, or is it just sort of standard kind of like it's always going to be 90 days?
Uh well, it's whatever LinkedIn sets it to, so 60 or 90 days or whatever. But it won't
Sure, but
change.
I mean,
Like once we get that token, that expires and won't change for that particular token.
sure. So should we even care about what is in that expires in value? Can't we just sort of assume that it's going to be whatever LinkedIn always sets it as and just write that into the code? Like, handle it in our code kind of thing. So,
But we would
um,
still need to remember somehow that we stored this token, excuse
yeah,
me, on March 30th.
right. But does that even have to get stored in the credentials? Like, can we just
We could write it to a file or something like that.
we could write it to a file, right? Like we could persist it somewhere else.
Yeah, we would need to somehow link it to that token, but yeah, we could write it somewhere else.
Yeah,
Or we could just even ignore this for now and just like if the token expires, so be it. Just the login will fail and then they'll have to log in again. But that's probably
right.
not the best, but
But it might just be a band-aid solution.
like we'll still have to handle if they can't log in for some other reason, like maybe this token got invalidated for whatever reason.
Right.
So we still will need to handle that, and expires will be an invalidation. But it looks like they also give a refresh token. So you could pass this access token and the refresh token. If the access token is going to expire, the refresh token will help you get a new one, is from my understanding. Something like that.
I'm
So
not sure what that refresh token is, but um, yeah, maybe if the access token has expired, then you can. But then, does the refresh token expire at some point?
yeah, I think they're all going to expire at some point, one time or another.
Yeah.
So we get the token, use the token to get the person's email, and then return a login result. Well, okay, we just in this case we just return the token for the login result too. We don't even return the actual. Um,
Can we ask your clanker what we want to do and see what it suggests? If there's something maybe that's
oh,
kind of
sure.
obvious that we've missed,
All right, let's see. Okay, let's go into planning mode.
and maybe give it some context about the tool we're using that we can only store user password at this point.
Oh, okay, yeah. What is that thing called again? Okay. We are currently using the Zalando go-keyring. We would like to store LinkedIn tokens, but are not sure how to store the expires in value. Something like this?
Um,
Is it keyring or keychain? I can never. Oh, keyring, I guess. Eh?
keyring for Linux. Maybe because we can't. So with that Go keyring, it's literally only taking in um, those two
Yeah.
uh, that key value, and it's specific. It's user password.
Yeah, this is like kind of the description of it, the username and the password.
Right. Okay. So maybe just say that like it's the keyring library that only takes in only allows user passwords to be saved.
Let's see what it says.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's a fast suggestion. Okay. Simplest approach: serialize the OAuth 2 token as JSON and store. Oh, so store the whole thing, and then when we pull it out. Oh, okay. It's one just giant JSON blob.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so we could store it like we just save that whole token, and then we just store
Save
this
that whole
whole
struct.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. We just save this entire struct.
As JSON.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, we're saving in what they've given us from the API.
Yeah. I just noticed this, that you can declare this type. So this is the field name. This is the type, but this must be like a subtype of string or something.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. It's like, never noticed that before. That's kind of a cool way, so it handles JSON a little more elegantly, I guess. Okay. Yeah, unmarshal, basically convert it back into a
Into a
token.
string. Or into a, yeah, like the token response type.
Oh, should I plan this out? Oh, do we do we want it to plan it out for us, or do we just want to figure this out?
It's a little delicate here. Maybe this is,
Okay, but to go back to here, so let's get
yeah,
existing token. We're just going to return this whole token response, which maybe is not the best name for it right now, but that's fine.
yeah. Unmarshal and marshal that's a Go, like a built-in Go method. Like this JSON, is this I guess JSON's a Go package, right? The
Yeah,
one that it's
it's either
using there.
built into the library or one we can add, probably, or built into the language. So do we?
So we're gonna have to change our functions, right? Or I guess not necessarily. I guess we're just what we're passing into the function. We're going to be passing in a JSON string, JSON object.
Yeah, because we would need to get this token, but we'd also need to we need a function save token, something like that. Now storing it as OAuth 2. I don't know if we need to use store it as an OAuth 2 token, or if we store it as just our own custom one. Are we using OAuth?
I don't think we. Yeah, I mean, I think LinkedIn is using OAuth.
Yeah.
I assume it's OAuth 2, not OAuth. It really uses OAuth 1 at this point.
Yeah, so they're not using OAuth, so it's basically decoding just treating it as JSON.
Just treating it as JSON, yeah. Which I think is fine for these purposes.
Yeah, I wonder the difference between. I wonder if Marshall just loads it directly into an object. I wonder if Marshall stores the object type in everything it is. Let's see. What does JSON.marsh?
I'd imagine it just adds the sort of like the formatting for whatever object you're passing, whatever like it's the struct that you're. I guess because you're passing in a struct at this point. So, what's the conversion there? Yeah, converts a ghost struct slash value into a JSON byte
Yeah.
or a JSON byte array.
Yeah,
And
byte array looks like, yeah. Okay, so both of them put them into a ghost struct. So Marshall is a input is a go value, output is a byte array. On Marshall's, of course, it's the opposite way. This is a string, and then this is just a string back. Oh, okay.
IO.reader and IO.writer.
Yeah, since the response body is now a reader. Oh, streams, not strings. Okay. A JSON byte array. I wonder if that's a type. Yeah. Huh. Okay. So yeah, they're opening a new decoder from the response, and they're decoding it. Okay.
Hmm.
So
If the response is a stream.
yeah,
Yeah, the HTTP response is a stream.
yeah, we'd have to load this OAuth too.
I mean, make
Library.
sure that's a thing too. I don't know what it's referring to here.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of just using our own token, and we don't have to rely on or okay. Let's see. Go. I guess we can look up too. Ah, no, frick. Golang. OAuth library. Okay, yeah, so there's an existing package. Yeah, I think we just do our own.
Yeah.
This is the official Golang one. Okay. Yeah, let's just try our own. So let's go here. This is going to return. For now, we'll just call it a token response. Let's just comment this out for now. And then we would go to the then we would
To
just
the keyring, right? We need to retrieve it from the keyring. Is that what's happening?
yeah. So I need to go here. This is the kind of code that we have here.
We need to import credential store. The other credential store, I guess.
Sorry, what
Could get
other?
confusing. Yeah. The credential store in internal, the credential store package. The
Oh,
one,
yeah, we have two going on here. Yeah, that is
yeah,
a little annoying. Okay.
that gets a little wonky. It gets a little ambiguous, I guess.
Yeah, well, we're in the LinkedIn package technically still here, right? So
Yeah. But credential store is going to come from yeah, exactly that package, that internal
yeah.
slash credential store.
Okay. Maybe we'll look at renaming this in a minute, but oh yeah, unused variable. Okay. Oh, I guess all of these don't I do something like this to return error?
Now we're returning. Do we need to bind this function? Why are we binding functions again? Yeah, okay, we'd bind this function if we had a type struct. to bind it to, I guess. Okay.
Right, and we're doing something like this.
Yeah, seems to
Oh,
be the return. There does not equal nil.
okay.
Token response.
So if there's an error, we'll return an empty token response and that error.
Okay.
And if there's not an error, we need to parse out the token, right?
Yeah.
So we're storing it as we would need to return JSON unmarshal token.
Yeah, I think it's uppercase, right? On Marshall.
Oh, and then we have to pass in. Oh, we have to tell it the type we want it as. So, which is a byte. Oh, okay. Yeah, this would be the string token. String, I guess. Token string. And then we need this var token as a token response. And then we do this return. Oh, no, we want to return
Not a string.
token.
Is it? Right. Yeah. We're taking the struct, we're converting it to a JSON object, or which is this array of bytes, right?
Yeah. All right.
And um, what are we storing in the keyring? We're storing um, the array of bytes, right? The JSON.
Yeah.
That
Where does
that
this
would make sense.
JSON come from? Oh, encoding JSON. Okay. So I need to do this. It just puts it on separate lines. Okay.
We thought of JSON as an array of bytes before this.
Marshall. All right, and then the save is going to be kind of the opposite of that, right?
Yeah.
um, do token on string. Yeah. Why don't you like token string? Oh,
Let me
yeah,
check.
because it's a byte array. Save is expecting a string.
Yeah.
Oh, it's converting it to a string here. Okay. It's cheating. Okay. I missed that. Yeah, so it's a byte array. We convert the byte array to a string, pass it in here.
Yeah.
So save token. I don't know. Retrieve. Let's just call this retrieve token, just to be consistent. Or what's the opposite of save? Retrieve? Get?
Yeah. Get is common.
Get and save? Like this, and this should be set token then, I think.
Set and get, yeah.
Do we want to do set and get? What did we use here? Save. Oh, we did save and retrieve. Okay, let's just be consistent there. Save token, retrieve token. Okay, so those look okay. So now, before we add any tests, let's just smoke test that this kind of works, I think.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do whip. Okay. So let's go. This is not LinkedIn. This is the retrieve token. I guess error. If error. Oh, I still want this. If error not equal to nil. Sure. Just bail. Which is not great.
Yeah, I don't think
Don't
token
bail.
token will never equal nil, right? Like,
yeah, because we're not returning a pointer. It's always going to be a
Yeah.
structure. So
yeah,
okay, okay, yeah, okay. That's a good question. How do we want this retrieve token to work? Do we want this to be a? I guess we could change it to be a pointer.
is that yeah, like just
Right.
for that case, because it could come back when nothing comes back, basically,
Yeah.
and the response is empty. I mean, again, the response is never going to be empty, but
What did we do for?
well, yeah, no, the response would be empty, right? So then we're talking about the case where there's like there's not even a successful connection to the server.
Yeah, I wonder what happens if we can't. If this, what does Zalando return if you can't find the token? And you call retrieve. That's a good question. Let's just go look them up here on Zalando go-keyring. What gets returned? Oops. On, say, Unix. Okay, so if we can't find the keyring set, so we don't care. Find item. Get. Okay. So here's the get.
Right.
Okay, so it does return. It looks like it's going to return an empty string. If it can't find it. Yeah, it returns the string. SVC gets secret. I wonder what this. What does this do? Okay, but anyway, it's going to return. Like if we don't get an error, it's probably going to be an empty string. I'm pretty happy with that for now. Okay. Yeah, we didn't get anything back. Then just don't get a token response back. Do we? Do we want to raise an error if we try to retrieve a token and it doesn't exist? Do we return an error? I guess we probably should.
If we don't get a token, if there's no token in the keyring.
Yeah. Like, do we just do this? And then how did we do that? New error dot. How did that work again? New error?
It's like when you're, what are we doing here?
Trying to return
Return
an error message. How does that magic work and go again?
log, maybe? Return error.
Oh, errors.new. Okay, there we go.
Oh, okay.
.new. No token found. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So we'll try to retrieve it. If it throws us an error, then blah, we just return an empty response with an error. If the token string is, it's blank, then we just say no token found. And then we try to unmarshal it. I don't know if this has error handling or how this magic works. I think this will, we might have to wrap this in a try catch or something. Does this return us something? What does this return us? Unmarshal. Okay, what do you return? Anything? Oh, of course. Everything returns an error. in Go. Okay.
Yeah.
Error. If error is not equal to new, error. We just return the error, I guess, for now. Sure. Why don't
It's not
you?
liking that.
Why don't you like that? No new variable on the left side. Oh, this is because it already exists. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then save token. Yeah, we won't add a bunch of error handling for now. Let's just try it and see if it works, and then we can add tests for all of this.
Okay.
What are we recording for, an hour and 20 minutes? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's almost noon. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get this working, and maybe we can wrap it up and go eat some lunch.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. So let's try. We'll try adding a save token. So we'll hack it in somewhere. So where do we get the token? This is going to be kind of gross. Where do we get the token here? Fetch user info. No. Oh, yeah, exchange code.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got
TR.
the TR is the token response, and
It
then
return a
this.
reference.
Sorry.
It returns a reference to the token response object.
Well, this
Structure.
because it's just a structure or a type, whatever they're called in Go. This is dereferencing. Basically, yeah, you're basically dereferencing that structure. So you're passing in a pointer to this structure that got created.
Right.
So this creates an empty structure, and then you're dereferencing it here. So I'm assuming this new coder will take this body and fill in those fields. And then it returns you a pointer to that token response there. So maybe that's what we need to do. We need to return pointers, but for now, let's just be gross and hack. Okay. Save the token. So we have it here. So now we should be able to call, what did we call it? Save token.
Yeah.
TR. I guess we should do this. If error, or no,
Just error equals.
Oh, okay, cool. That's how it passes in the. Oh, they don't capitalize it. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, so we have that there. So this should save our token magically. And then if we go here, we try to retrieve the token.
Right.
If we don't, well, right now we're just hardcore failing. If we don't retrieve, that's fine. Uh, if we did get a token, so what did we say this retrieve token? It'll return an error if the token is empty, right? Yeah, okay. So we don't need to do this check here. Oh, we will. Ooh, because there's a couple types of errors that can be returned here.
Yeah.
We got like, holy crap, something really bad. I guess in any case, if this is an error, we didn't get the token back. I guess it doesn't
That's all we
matter.
need. That's all
Yeah,
we care about, right?
that's all we care about. Okay, so if we didn't get a token back, we're not going to fail horribly. We're going to do this one. We're going to prompt them for the token.
Yeah. Which is the sane way of doing things for now.
And I think you do else like this. We don't need to save the token. Otherwise, we just do this. Oh no, we can't do this. We would need a post method that just takes the token. Okay, so let's what is the post to link to do? This
It's a big one.
login.
That's the one that's got login.
Okay, we are gonna have to hack auth here a little bit too, because we would just skip. We would skip login. We would skip exchange code. Oh, we would just go right to post. We don't even have to do any of this stuff, right? That's right.
No, we don't actually, because we have the access to it.
Yeah. We have all the power. Else, okay, what does the post method look like? Oh, okay. Look, hey, look how smart we were.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's good. That's what we did. I think that was what we were doing last time, right?
Post. No. Is this cap? It's just post. Okay, so we'd have to go like LinkedIn dot post. Okay. The token dot this. Oh yeah, we'd have to add extra error handling for the expires and stuff here, but okay,
Right.
we don't need to do that for now. What's the other options that it takes?
Post body.
Yeah, so token dot no token dot access token and what's the org ID?
Oh, yeah,
Where do we get that magic
yeah.
from? What is the org ID?
Uh, that's from an API call. Remember to once you get the code, it's one of those calls you make to get the I think it's in one of the API calls. The profile.sub, result.profile.sub.
Oh, this returns us a login result. Okay. Oh, because that's the organization I'm posting as or something, right?
Yeah, it needs that ID. That's why
Profile.sub.
yeah, you get it
Oh,
from you got to get that profile information from
maybe
them.
this. Okay. Hmm.
It is necessary.
Oh, but a login result stores a token response. Okay, maybe that we need to see the login result, I guess. Because this user info is. Where's the user info? Oh, it's here. Oh, there's the sub.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, maybe we change this to store a login result. Boom.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We're totally cheating here.
And okay. It's a nice blob there. It's gonna get stored.
Yeah, again, we might need to trim this down a little bit. Probably will, but okay. So we store.
Yeah.
Either that, or I guess we could go. What's another option? We could go to. So stores the token response and the profile. So we need this. Yeah, we might have to figure out exactly what we need to store and get rid of the crap we
Yeah.
don't need. Like I don't think we need the name and the email, maybe, but
No, I don't
apparently we
think
need
so.
this sub. Oh yeah, this is a member ID. Oh right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So do we just add this to? Okay, well, let's just what do you think? Store the login result for now.
Just to smoke test it and then fix it later.
That seems to be our MO.
We're not going about this in the most like elegant way. I'll give you that much.
Okay, I'll just keep it called token for now. Sure, whatever. Um, it's a gross name for it. Okay, so we're storing all those. So now I need to go back to here. So we're getting the token, which is really the logged in result. If it fails for whatever reason, fine. We can't get it. If so this is what we need to call access token dot, and then yes, like this, right?
Right.
This needs another dot on it.
Yes, that's what's in the
Oh,
login,
sorry, it's no,
right?
it's token. It keeps wanting to put access token, and there,
Okay.
that's what we need, because
Yeah.
the login result has a token, and then inside that has
Yeah.
the access token.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So we don't need this at all either. Go away. And then when we save it here in the auth, we don't want to save it where we're saving it anymore. So
Right.
this can go away. We want to save it. Oh yeah, okay. So this returns us. This is what we want to save. This basically right here, which we can do in the app. Prompt for LinkedIn credentials. So if we go here. Oh yeah, right. Okay. New form. Blah 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 blah. We don't need these. Nope. We can link in dot save token. Oh, but we don't get that. Yeah, okay. We don't need this. We don't want to save this anyway, but post to LinkedIn. Oh, this is what there. Here's where we want to save it, right?
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. LinkedIn dot save token result. Oh, there we go. I'll probably have to change this to be a pointer too, but for now, okay. Okay, so we save it here. Let's just. All right. These we don't need anymore. So we save it here and. Okay, load it there. All right, what do you think? Place your bets on whether this will work or not. Oh, I gotta open up this thing. What do you think?
Well, let's at least hope that if it doesn't work, then we can easily find why.
Okay, let's still test. Okay. Run. What is it? Run. All right. This is a token test. Boom. Right. So it should prompt us now because we haven't saved anything. So I guess the other thing we can. Oh, I can't really. Oh, I can move this stuff around. So if we go here, I can go. Seahorse. All right, because we're not checking for these anymore. So I might as well just delete them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're not checking for them anymore, so we don't care. Okay. I don't know if I can refresh. Anyway, if I have to reopen this, I will. Okay, let's move that off to the side. Where'd my other one go? Okay. Let's just move this over here. While I look these up. Da, 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 da. I have to go. Okay. What was it? The developer console, I think I had to go to. My apps. There we go. Auth. All right. Open. Oh, no, it's just going to make me do the login thing again. Okay, so I got the success. You may close this tab. So that's looking promising.
Yeah.
Okay, but this should all work. So this is a token test, is what should have been posted. If I go, I don't want that one. Let me move that one off of there. That's why I'm always afraid to do it live. If I just go to linkedin.com, and I go here. All right, okay, so this is a token test. Let's delete that one. Delete. Okay, done. So that worked. Now if I go to Seahorse.
Right.
Oh, okay, well, there's something in here.
Okay.
Password for client ID. Oh, did we not change the? Oh, we didn't change the name for it, so that it's gonna
Well,
have
let's
that.
just check what's in that password though. That's kind of the key thing, right?
Okay. I might have to block some of this out, but let's.
Oh yeah, sorry. Okay.
No, that's okay. I will copy it. Yeah, I'm curious too. It should be a bunch of JSON, right? I think.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're.
Okay.
That was the plan.
Yeah, there's a
Okay.
whole bunch of stuff there. So there's the
Okay.
token.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Okay. I'll have to block this out or delete that token or app or
Yeah.
whatever. Okay. Yeah. So it's got the
Yeah.
It did the whole thing in there. So that looks pretty good.
Okay. Nice. Well, that is promising.
Okay. So it's saved that. Okay. So now if we go back to our app, it should. I guess we should have done this in debug mode, but now it should. Well, let's try that. Let's see if I can debug this while I run it. Let's just end this. And then were we able to debug this last time? I don't remember.
No. I think we tried and
Oh, we were trying to debug the tests, right?
yeah.
Go build, go remote. What does it go build? It's not really a remote one, so I don't think we need to worry about that. But run kind, package directory file, package path, postcast. Sure. I don't know. Run after build. Sure. Let's see if this will. I'm just curious if this will work. Otherwise, I'll just run it again normally. Go. That's a really long name. Sure. Run. What happens? Oh. No required module. Okay, whatever. I'll have to figure that out.
Okay.
Cancel.
Oh, that's just to run. That's not to run like the debugger was running there.
Yeah, but the debugger doesn't work. Something like no required module. I don't know what the hell this means. Go
Okay.
get. Like I don't know how to. This is kind of weird. How Go like you think you should just be able to directory. Oh, maybe I can try a directory. Why? Okay. No files. There's tons of files in here. Do I need to point it to like our starting file? Oh, file? I guess it's so weird to debug this stuff. It doesn't make. I don't know. Why is there two? I don't know why there's two of them here. That's weird. Error.
File is not a Go file. Yeah, because that's the binary, right?
No, I pointed it to main.go.
Oh,
Desktop main.go.
but right here it's going to repos/postcast is where it's that error on the bottom there. This file is not a Go file.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, okay. Screw it. Let's just run it, see what happens. Okay, so let's go back to running it. Okay. This should use the cached token, right? So we shouldn't get a prompt for any logins or nothing. So I'll even move this over here.
Yeah.
Like it shouldn't. Try and move this up so people can see down below and I can see. All right, let's see. Boom. Hey, that looked like it worked.
Okay.
Because we got the. Oh,
Hey,
look at that.
it's
Omar,
cooking.
we are geniuses. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. This seems like a great time to go for lunch. Like, I'm
Yeah,
happy that
yeah.
that. Cool. Okay, so let's just for our sake. I know I should really watch the previous video before we do the new one, so I remember what the hell we did. But so we added this retrieve token method. Okay, we refactored things, but nobody cares. And then we added this retrieve token for LinkedIn. And we just shoved in the whole login result. Which we'll have to, again, we'll rename and refactor that because there's crap in there we don't need, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, here's the save. Yeah, or the retrieve and the save. So we just basically shoved that whole thing into the password, which I guess is a fine. Yeah, I was so worried about how we do the expires in. Like, I was like, do we have to have a file outside of it? But yeah, I think you pointed out correctly. I should listen to you right off the bat where you're like, why don't we just shove the whole thing in there? That's what you should suggested right from the get go, right?
Yeah, pretty. I mean, that's kind of where my head was at. Um, I didn't think about putting in the entire uh, JSON that we were getting from the response, like we ended up doing, but I was thinking of just a way to store basically a big string with all that information.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you were pretty much there. It's you were just like, yeah, it's make our own string and shove it in there. But
Yeah,
the
yeah, that's kind
easier
of like
way is,
where.
yeah. But the easier way was just shove the JSON string in there. Don't even make your own custom string. Yeah, okay. You
Yeah,
were pretty much there. Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, we just shoved the whole string in there. And then the other thing we did, I guess we can look at our changes. There shouldn't be a lot. Yeah, we just went here and yeah, we just try to retrieve the token. And if we retrieve it, yeah, if there's no error, then just post away. If there was an error, then then we do the whole login thing, which is fine. That seemed to work just fine. We don't need this anymore. And then we added this kind of hacky way. So again, we'll have to refactor this so the saving, like, I don't know, it's probably maybe not the best place to save it, but yeah. And then we save this token. So okay, so I will commit this. I'll just amend it. Let's amend it and let's saving of, because before, if because we're gonna try and treat this as a real project now, I wouldn't
yeah,
like I would commit this branch. We could even create a PR, but I wouldn't, like a draft PR, but I wouldn't merge this until we had tests, some unit tests in there for those new methods we wrote,
right.
and probably some more manual testing and cleanup. But this is a good day.
Yeah,
Saving of LinkedIn token is working. Still needs tests and cleanup. All right, actually, so this is what I would put. Let's see what would the clanker put. I like mine better. Okay, amend commit, and I'll push this up in case one of us wants to work on it.
yeah.
Which I have to go to here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, right. I haven't pushed anything in this branch yet, so. Okay, so that branch exists now. Awesome. Well, Omar, I think that was a pretty good day.
I agree. It's getting there.
Yeah, so yeah, thanks for your help. As always, these are super fun. If people, I don't know, let us know. Feedback, we're just talking into microphones. Well, at least Omar's here, so I'm not talking to myself. But yeah, we're just talking into the ether. So if you like it, I don't know, leave us some feedback, say thanks, say hi, or anything like that. Of course, if you have questions, ask at SaturdayMP.com is a great email place to ask them, or leave comments below. People have left comments, not for PostCast, or questions in the past for some of my videos, which I'm happy to answer or create a new video for, or Omar can answer them or something like that. But yeah, otherwise, thanks for watching, and I hope you all have the great rest of your day. Take care, everyone.